Yeah.
Boom! We are here. We
Right,
are
man.
here. Good morning, AJ. Welcome to the show. Introduce yourself. Feel free to introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Jay. I'm Bolo's friend from, I want to say grade school. Grade school,
Grade
eh?
school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And actually, I'd like to think I'm I am responsible for Bolo being a debate. Yes.
Oh shit!
Do you remember this? Do you remember this?
No,
Do you
I
remember
don't.
this?
I don't.
Uh, it was, I think that was the second to the last time we saw each other, if not the last time we saw each other, was at your party. Um, that was 2013 yet, or 2012,
Mm-hmm.
or a very long time ago. And we got really wasted and everything. I remember talking to you about my experiences during debate and knowing that you were studying UST. I told you that I have a few friends who are in the debate team, and then you were like really, really interested about it. I don't know if you were just drunk or whatever, but you seemed like you were really interested. And then, yeah, I think we had a good time. We had a good time. I was introducing myself as a GP driver, and every one of your friends really believed me. Just like, oh no. But then, yeah, I think I'd like to believe that. But of course, it's just a joke. But I was really surprised when I saw that you were like climbing the ranks in the debate
Mm-hmm.
community as a Thomasian debater. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was pretty
I see.
impressive.
Yeah, maybe subconsciously, like I joined, and then we met a common friend, right? Like we met Vanessa Conrad.
Yes,
But
Vanessa. Yeah, Conrad. Oh,
Vanessa, shout outs.
you remember?
Also,
Yeah.
so I think you did. I think you did. And also, remember in grade school, we had a love-hate relationship because we were just so alike. We were so alike. Like if you were stuck in a room with either me or Jay, it's like you'd be friends with us in the next like 15 minutes. And wala lang. And I guess that's why we hated each other so much because like we could tell jokes. We both suck at academics. Um, we could talk to everyone. And like there's only
True, true, true.
inside the class
True, true, true.
should be able to do that. And I believed it was me. I was kidding.
I believe it was me too. Actually, that's funny you should say that. I didn't know if I was gonna mention it, but growing up, I was jealous of Bolo.
Oh,
And I think I agree. I had the love relationship, but then I was really jealous because I think he was a better singer than I was, and whenever he would tell jokes, I think he'd get the bigger laugh. So I don't know, like being young and being in grade school, you think of these things and you're being stupid or whatever. But I think in the end, we were very civil to each other, and I think in the end, yeah, we were really good friends
I still remember
throughout
the
everything.
time that we got into trouble for fighting. And then so we got called into the guidance
Okay.
office. And then we
Wait, I don't remember
with each
actually.
other when we talk in front of the guidance counselor. We were like, we're friends, okay? Like nothing happened. All of them are crazy.
True. Okay, I
Counselor,
remember
I
this.
forgot what her name. I think her name was Miss Cruz. Was confused as fuck because
I think it
like
was
nothing happened.
Miss Nina. Miss Nina, right? The
I don't
small
even.
girl with the mole on her face.
I don't remember. I don't.
Yeah, but wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I do sort of remember that. That's funny. That is really funny. That does sound something like you would say. Like, no, they're crazy.
Yeah.
We're friends. We're okay.
Jay, what should I name this podcast? Like, if I were to give this like a name or a brand, what do you think should it
A
be?
good name would be something along the lines of 15 minutes. Like play with the idea of 15 minutes. If you're gonna stick to the 15-minute timer, then I think that's pretty good. It's in really good chunks wherein people can watch it.
How do I tie it to my
Like not
personal brand though?
hmm. That's difficult
Welcome to 15
because
Minutes with Bolo. No, I'm not sure. Like, do I go?
I guess I mean it's very
I don't
childish,
know.
but
You
I think
gotta
it should
help me.
work.
You gotta help me with making a name for this. I really.
I don't know, because it's funny because I like compared to your last guest, which was someone in your circle was very. I mean, the usual people that you have in your circle who are very who have a great deal of knowledge in the political scene here in the Philippines or otherwise. And I used to be a debater, but I wasn't a very good one. I used to be an adjudicator, but I wasn't a very good one. So I don't know. It really depends on like what kind of theme we're going for and what kind of guests you're willing to have. But then if it's just really gonna be random and then you're gonna have people like guests that you want to have someday, then I think you should play around with the idea of the 15-minute thing and then just think about your brand as it is. Because I
I
think you
see.
talk about a lot of political things. Diba?
Mm, gets. I have a question. I'm super interested. Have you still been doing your brisk walking every day, or was that like
Uh,
taken up to a halt? And like,
uh, uh, I, I,
sorry,
I
context
took a
for the
halt.
viewers. Jay has been making stories about I've exercised today, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was more of a daily diary thing, like something to keep myself motivated and to
How is
look
it
back
going
on
for
and be
you?
like, I ran this. I stopped it for a while. I think I
Okay.
stopped it. I stopped it because there was this one video game that came out that I really wanted to play, which
Oh, what console is this? PC?
PS4, PS4.
Ah, I see. I
Yeah,
see. But
and
how many days? Like, what was your streak? Or like,
it was 31 days.
hey, congratulations to you, man. That's
Yeah, but then
awesome.
there are moments in between, like I take 2 days break or 3 days break, whatever, here
Even
and
if
there.
that, I
But
think that's super
31
good.
days.
I think that's
Yeah,
super good.
I recorded all
Maybe
that those 30 days
maybe the
of
next
31
time you're
days.
gonna do like 10 jumping jacks every time there's a loading screen that comes up or something. You know what I mean? What game is this on PS?
Pwede, pwede. So it was The Last of Us 2. So everyone
Hmm.
was really hyped about it. So when I
Let's talk
bought it,
about
I
that.
pre-ordered it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we can. It's just
I,
about
I
the
haven't played
zombie
The Last of
apocalypse.
Us 2. I've only played The Last of Us, the first one. I think
Mhm.
that the trailers were good, but then many people on social media hates it. And I'm like, why do you hate it? It's feminist. It's like badass. It's like a different narrative from the normal one. So are men or incels? I was kidding. Hating on it because like it's a female lesbian protagonist, or is it because of the gameplay and the storyline being too rushed and like? So what are your thoughts about it? I haven't played it, so.
No, without giving too much away, I think it's a lot of the things that happened before the game came out. So there were leaks of the ending and some of the story parts, which turned out not to be true in the end. But still, it really pushed people away from the second game or the sequel. So coming into the release, there was already a lot of negativity around it. But then when it came out, there were certain things that they did with the game story wise that a lot of people did not sit well with. So from that point on, it happens really fast, like really early in the story. So a lot of people really got turned off by it, and they talked to the internet, and you know how people are when they have the internet by their side.
Mm.
So they talk to some trolly comments and hate comments and whatever. Not even finishing the game, and it even spread out to people who haven't played the game yet, and they would review the game really low in Metacritic. You'd see there's a lot of low scores for the game, but honestly, I think it was a masterpiece. Like the way they handled it, I think it's a great game. But you know how the internet really like twists the narrative sometimes.
I see. So do you think it's the incels' fault? Or I know
uh,
you are just like hating on like female lesbian protagonists. Is it
it's
a
funny that you
50-50
mentioned that
thing?
because I don't think I've heard that narrative before or that argument before being
That's just my opinion. Not
no,
informed
maybe because you
opinion.
haven't, yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
any idea about it. But I'm
yeah.
sure there are people who are mad about it, and I know a lot of people I've encountered who don't play games that have female antagonists. Just because babae yung character. I'm just like, Jesus, it's 2020. People, there are still people saying these things. So it baffles me sometimes. But I'm sure there are a certain demographic that didn't play it because of it's it's a lesbian who's badass.
I see. So what? So if there's an objective, like non-discriminatory point of view, why The Last of Us 2 sucks, what would it be? Like if there is like a fair and objective point of view why it sucks. That's not discriminatory for you.
I
Why do you
think
think many people think it sucks?
I think I think it's objective in terms of or is it subjective? I always get those two mixed up like in my head. I don't know,
Subjective
but
is like
basically
it's like opinion, like biased, something like that, associated to being biased. Objective is like associated to being fair and balanced.
and into facts. Okay, yeah, that makes
Uh,
sense. So it really is subjective. So I think if you were to hate on the game itself, I think a valid point would be the story. It, it must have not sit well with a lot of people. If it doesn't sit well with you, it really is depending on your opinion and the way you talk the story. So that in itself, I think, is a big chunk of why people hate it, and I would see as a sort of valid reason why you could hate it. But I don't know. For me, the story was really what took
why
it
did you think it
to
was a
another level.
masterpiece?
Which is funny because that's exactly why I think it was a masterpiece of the story. The way they handled it, there were lots of uh, mirroring the narratives and the way that they explored the story in a way that I think hindi naman sa it hasn't been done before, but it's just super unique and I think they really did a good job with it. Without it's hard to talk about it without giving too much away.
Yeah, I
So
see, I see, I see.
I
You
think
don't want
yeah,
to spoil it for the
the story.
fans.
Yeah. If there are people watching that haven't played it yet, I think you should
How's the
give it a
gameplay
try.
though? How's the gameplay? Is it
Well, if you played the first one, it's just really
is it the same?
uh, it's sort of the same, but then you what you'd expect from a sequel, they did revamp it a little bit, make it better, add some new features, new stealth stuff. So definitely the gameplay is like way better than the first one. That's
So do
at
you think
least
Naughty
I can
Dog
say.
is gonna receive like awards the way it received awards for the first one?
Hopefully, I think they deserve it. But I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of climate the video game industry has right now, especially since the pandemic and whatever. So it's hard to say.
I see, I see. So we have like 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Where
Really
yeah, yeah. I mean it's a fast
fast.
conversation with you, you know what I mean? That's why I put
Oh,
like
true.
15 minutes because like I swear to God, like I'm gonna be having 2 hour conversations with my friends and stuff. But where can we find you? Are you promoting anything you want to plug in?
Not really. No, I don't want to promote anything. I don't want people to see me. No,
You
but
wanna promote your dad's show?
oh,
Still on air?
actually, he's not on air anymore. It's kind
I
of sad.
see.
Yeah. But once he is, I'll come back, get back to you, and you can try and promote
Maybe
it.
we can invite him to a podcast. Oh my God, we're gonna have someone who sounds really good.
Oh, true.
Right?
Pwede. That would
Like
be
how many
interesting.
years of
That would be great.
experience yun? Like 20 years.
I
So,
talked to him about it, and he seemed interested, but he's
yeah, tell
kind of
him to give
lazy.
us tips and stuff. Because I really want to learn.
Pwede.
I see.
That was
So
fast. 15 minutes.
follow J Royce Rivera on Instagram, on Twitter. Super random funny shit that he posts. Um
Not
is
Twitter.
J
Twitter.
10 seconds left. I just want to say I have to go. See you. I'll be posting this. I love you. You take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, man. Bye bye. Thank you.